Right, I need to share something with you that completely changed how I understand letting go. Because what most people are doing is actually making it harder for themselves. Also, stick to the end for a practical technique to assist you. Okay, here's what happens when someone tells you to just let go of something you desperately want. You try to let go, right? You effort to release it. You force yourself to stop caring. You white knuckle your way into surrender. But what actually happens? You grip tighter because now you're not just holding on to your desire, you're also holding on to the resistance to holding on. You've created a double bind. It's like being in a Chinese finger trap. The harder you pull to get free, the more stuck you become. But the moment you relax and even push gently into it, you're free. So here's what I want you to try instead. Give yourself permission to hold on. I'm serious. Give yourself full permission to want what you want as desperately as you want it. The moment you stop fighting your own grip, something magical happens. The desperate tension naturally softens. It's like the universe saying, "All right, love, you can keep that balloon if you really want to." And suddenly your hand relaxes because there's no longer any urgency about it. You see, when you give yourself permission to hold on, you're no longer resisting your resistance. You're not fighting yourself anymore. And that's where the relief comes from. Not from letting go, but from letting go of the resistance to holding on. Think about it this way. When you're desperately trying to let go, you're essentially saying, I shouldn't want this so much. I shouldn't care this much. I shouldn't need this. But that's just another form of resistance. Instead, what if you said, it's perfectly all right that I want this so much. It's perfectly human of me to grip. I'm not broken for holding on. I'm beautifully human. In that moment of self-compassion, that death grip transforms into an open palm, ready to receive whatever wants to flow to you. Here's the thing. Awareness is everything. When you observe you're holding on with gentle curiosity instead of judgment, you naturally create space. Oh, look at me holding on so tightly. How interesting. That's your wise observer self-speaking. That gentle awareness is more powerful than any forcing or efforting to let go. Because you can't force surrender. You can only allow it. So stop trying to let go. Instead, notice that you're holding on. Give yourself permission to hold on. Be curious about how tightly you're gripping. And in that gentle observation, without judgment, without trying to change anything, the natural relaxation happens by itself. Now, if you want to explore this deeper, I'm going to share 3 questions from the Sedona method that can help you with this process. These aren't about forcing yourself to let go. They're about creating gentle awareness around what you're holding on to. First question, could you let that go? Just sit with that. Don't force an answer. Could you? Not should you. Not must you. Could you? Second question, would you let that go? Again, no pressure. Just gentle curiosity. Would you? What comes up for you? Third question, when? This isn't about setting a deadline. It's about feeling into the natural timing of your own process. The magic happens in the space between the question and any answer. Just the asking creates the opening. Just the gentle inquiry allows something to shift. Remember, you're not trying to get the right answer to these questions. You're just creating space for awareness. And in that space, whatever wants to release naturally will release. Because here's the beautiful truth. When you stop fighting your own grip, when you give yourself permission to hold on as tightly as you need to, the natural softening happens all by itself. You don't have to force letting go. You just have to stop forcing, holding on. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonates, drop a comment with any epiphanies. And remember, what you seek is seeking you. Time to let yourself be found. These videos are made as a guide to help you reconnect with knowledge kept within you. Take what resonates within you and release the rest. Follow the page for more content and sign up for the Patreon for the opportunity to ask more personal questions and also hear longer form answers to all the biggest questions. Until next time, keep being amazing, and we shall see you soon.